Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. I was down at the beach with my son today. It was a beautiful day. And I have a very special picture. I was cleaning my iPad when I got home. It was 6:48 this evening. And I hit the picture button by accident and a couple pictures got taken and I didn't look at them until a few minutes ago. And it's literally a reflection of Jesus on the ceiling. So I wanted to show it to you. It's pretty cool. I don't know how well it's going to come across on this, but you can see on the ceiling there, the image. It's me cleaning my iPad. So it's pretty cool. And as soon as I looked at it, I got so just calm. Like my solar plexus and my heart was feeling a lot of energy today. So I didn't feel like I could really rest on the beach, you know. But since I looked at that, I just felt very relaxed. So I want to get right into this for you. It's already late. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. It's 9:11. And it's 1:14 on there. The Magician and the Angels. So time to get some information out there before I go to sleep. When I got up this morning and I went outside to ground, I was taking a picture of the sun and a trail of a plane went across the sun, which is very cool. So I'd like to use that picture at some point. But while I was doing that, the tiniest little baby bumblebee was messing around with my, on my iPad while I was trying to take the pictures, and then he landed on my cheek. It was the tiniest little bumblebee. It was so cute. So now I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Is that what it is? I'm bringing home. Won't my mom be so proud of me? And then, oops, it stung me. So there was a little bit of, although I'm usually good with the bees because there's always a bee outside my door, because the big ones don't bother me. But the little ones, a little fear arose there because you never know how a little one's going to react, right? They could be a little volatile. Or they could be, kids can be a little reckless as well. So that's part of the energies with the kids that came up today. I think it was yesterday too, and today. All of the, I'll bring it up at the end, but all the page and night energy, they were all kind of reversed. Yesterday they were all reversed except for the Knight of Wands. And today, yeah, the page of Wands was upright. I don't even know if I finished writing this down, but I know the Knight of Wands was reversed. All the wands, no, the Knight of Pentacles was upright and the Page of Wands was upright, but all the rest of the kids were reversed. Yeah, and 3 of the queens were reversed. Only 1 of the kings was reversed today. The only queen that was upright was the Queen of Pentacles, and the only king that was reversed was the King of Swords. The Emperor was upright and reversed, and the Empress was definitely reversed. So there's some interesting information here. So the baby bumblebee came up, and then stuttering also came up, and that's come up for me before, but someone may have had a stuttering issue when they were young, so it may have been a wound as an adult, obviously, and I know my younger brother struggled with verbal abilities when he was young too, not necessarily stuttering, but dealing with those issues. So, it can make you work very hard on being able to pronounce things well, and taking pride in your language, those kind of things. So that may be coming up for somebody. Another portal opening again. I have the Death card in the Syrian Starseed deck is that portal again, coming in again, another portal. And then Lionsgate 88 was coming up all day long, all of the signs and license plates going down to the beach and coming back. I saw 88 at least 3 times, if not 4 or 5 even. And I also saw Berlin came up, as well as Franklin and Ben Franklin, and then I was getting Big Ben in England again. So that was coming up. And as well, Johnson and Washington, some of the presidents were coming up. I think there was something else, but I can't think of it at the moment. If it comes up, I'll let you know. But it was just a lot of the plate numbers were coming up, were very in sync. But the 8-8 came up when I started this read this morning. I put it all out this morning and started doing it, but then I had to finish it when I came home. But this morning I got 8-8 in the numbers in 2 of the cards that came up side by side, so that was definitely significant here. The read for the masculine was done, and don't forget this is for the divine masculine, but it's also the divine masculine within the feminine, okay? So the more you become centered at 0 point, integrated within pi, centered, the more this should reflect for you too, if you're truly balanced, okay? So it's at 10, it was at 10:0123. So 10:01 to 10:03 this morning. For the divine masculine, the major arcana were reason, which is the emperor, higher self, which is the high priestess, hanging man, which is the hangman, and then death was the after the read card, which is in this deck very much about walking through a portal. Beneath, I did pull on either side. I did pull 2 extra cards on either side under the underlying energy and the 2 cards after the read. And the 2 cards under the underlying energy were both also major arcana, so I pulled them as well. One was the Wheel of Fortune, or the Great Wheel in this deck, and the other was the Chariot. So very powerful energy there. The numbers and the code line were all about manifestation today. And the numbers, 99 came up, the sequence 789, and 123 came up, which is interesting because we've been talking about 456 yesterday and the day before. That came up twice as the 40. And then here was coming up 123 and then 789, because we're supposed to also look at the space between the words, which is then 456, again ending the 4D bridge. There were 3 swords, 3 pentacles, so those were the heavy signs, a lot of in their head and a lot about money, which makes sense. If they're thinking about money, they're in their head. 1 wand and 1 cup only. And then the only court card was the Knight of Pentacles, and then the card after the read was the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, and then that Death card, or the portal right after that. So it could just be as simple as a mother and son spending time together today. But there was definitely money and thoughts and words involved. Or manifesting how to make money with a lot of conversation, okay? But definitely the only major cards that came up here, besides the Emperor, because he was one of the major arcana, leave the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups after the read. So it could be a mother and son, and the Queen of Cups can be the Empress too. So it could be the divine masculine and his parents involved here today, and talking about money. That could definitely be as well. All right, so it's all about manifestation, and the code line was about, the stuttering came up in the code line, descriptions of the different divine masculines. The high Fu, the Fu, right? Fu, wounded warrior, and Han Solo all came up for the masculine, that he's in manifestation mode. That Han Solo is in manifestation, and then I was getting to separate that. Man, I, fest, Asian. And I don't know if you remember that one video I did, and I don't even remember what came up about it. I know that Asian was coming up as a code, and it had to do with the ion. And ion is just that connection reaching out to the next cycle. And man, I, fest, Asian was coming up as like within man, celebrating this connection as opposed to manifestation outside yourself. So this was all about the masculine. Also, to the nth degree, the high fool, Fui, also came up, and Nick Foal came up as well, and Kung Fu. All wounded warrior, Han Solo, in Man, I, Fest, Asian. Within man, celebrating connection. So as we start the read, the Emperor is, in this deck, is called Reason, so it's very much about him being logical. But the Emperor may be someone coming up here saying that the man with the money gets to make the decisions and be the judge and jury. The Reason, or the Emperor, may now be craving announcements, or more judgment, more call to action, a wake-up call. So this Emperor could be the masculine, but it could be also a father, boss, or just someone older than him that he works with, since it was all about work today. And he may be expecting more from the people under him, this father, boss, work person. And it could be the masculine as well, but I was definitely getting the Emperor, Empress as someone outside of the masculine today, although it could be him. But I have gotten over and over again a father type figure, whether it's his father or not, that the Emperor and Empress are both also the King and Queen of Cups, which were also both in this read. Actually, all 4 sets of King and Queens were here. The only ones really, none of them were good together. Like the King and Queen of Wands, she's reversed and he was upright. They were standing side by side, but one's reversed. The Queen of Wands was reversed. King of Wands was upright. And it was next to the Surrender. And him juggling. It doesn't have to be juggling women, but it could be. It could be him juggling 2 women, but not in a romantic sense. It could be him juggling his mother and his karmic, or or a karmic and the divine feminine, or his work and his home life. It could be anything like that, but it's like that's definitely a surrender at the end there. There's 11:11, surrender. The Emperor may be destined to drive, move, or travel, and there are 3 majors involved here with the Emperor: Libra, Cancer, Aries, and the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, 1 Hermit and a Leo, and they were all reversed. So the Hermit and the Leo were both reversed alongside of and talking to a Knight of Cups and a Page of Pentacles, both reversed. So it could be the parents of the masculine and him and his sibling, or it could be him and his partner with their children having a conversation, but they're all reversed. Okay, so it's definitely about money and with a lot of words and swords today, so that could be very much the case. Leo reversed, Virgo reversed meet with the Knight of Cups reversed and Page of Pentacles reversed. And the energies that were coming up around this were also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Or like I said, a family with 2 kids, all unhappy, and meeting to talk about it. There could be a move or travel, or the travel could just be a Cancer. To stand in the truth with Leo, or a devil, or their addictions, or just a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be devil, could be just a Capricorn. But to stand the Cancer or the Emperor in moving or traveling, whatever that is, are standing in their truth with a Leo or Capricorn to walk away and end the fighting. They're also, the devil could be coming up as the horny Batman, i.e. the devil or Capricorn. Twin peaks, so a twin may peak in a crescendo of fighting, conflict, or competition. Kung Fu, and that's funny because I wrote Congo. Should be Congo Fu or Congo Fu. But Kung Fu or Fu Fighters also came up, and then 85 mirroring 58 came up, which was coming up like peace and rest, or peace that the masculine isn't able to get, or rest in peace, or not peace, or no rest, right? It's reflection in the mirror. Or the missing piece. What is the missing piece? Peace. All right, so there's a lisp or stuttering coming up again. Or someone's tooth is missing, and that's why they're lisping, okay? Someone might have gotten in a fight and got their tooth knocked out. But in a fight to the death, now walking away instead, while ahead. Leaving the game while they're still in the lead or ahead. Leaving behind ball and chain and the game. Bomb ready to go off. Cancer, Leo, Capricorn. To disconnect, no more 99 beers on the wall, let alone 9. Justice, divorce, and or Libra, dumping all emotional attachments, including focusing on the missing one. So they're dumping that attachment to figuring out the missing piece of themselves as well. They're just letting it all go, knowing that there's really nothing wrong with them, to start over fresh. Like the hourglass and the toroidal field, and it was just 1444, the temperance, patience, angels, and 44, mastering it all, grounding and integrating. But like the hourglass, the toroidal field, As the sands of time, so are the days of our lives. Life is short. So then I turned the page, and it's very soon was the underlying energy, and Spirit's connecting with me right now as I turned the page. I was just getting something about the baby bumblebee. So it's possible someone brought home a child or someone very young who may sting them. So it could even just be a child who brought home a friend. But there's something about that coming in here now, which I wasn't getting before. So very soon is the underlying energy, and beneath that was, for the masculine, romantic feelings. Conflicted about flame and what she may be up to. The Knight of Cups coming in to ask her to meet and talk. The Queen of Pentacles could be standoffish. He may be seeking forgiveness for energy exchange issues, knowing and not having done anything about it. Explaining what happened and playing footsie under the table. Self-love came up for the masculine, which is 61, which is the liar, cheater, thief card, but it's really just inherently about taking a risk. So it's always a risk to self-love, okay? And then underneath that was rebirth, which is like 16, the tower, which definitely came up here at the end. So knowing the masculine, or having refused to see, or admit it anyway, the King of Pentacles saw the truth. Blue eyes, blue ribbon, Excalibur, as the Queen of Cups looked away. And Leo, weak or out of control, or giving up the fight, or an illness. Surrender to the light or to the false light? That is the question. Needing the strength and or courage to come together at work, the Queen of Cups who likes to look like the Princess Fair Maiden, but is actually a beast, out of control, pretending. As truth came up and out, with pen and ink, a sieve, a lathe, fires burning at work, an oven, cooking something up. Snake in the grass, or snake into grass, with little ladybug. Okay, and that could be an older person with a little person, that little bumblebee who could sting, putting two and two together, crossing truth and pen, blue ribbon and chains. The clue, missing piece of the puzzle. The Emperor fighting at work, sitting in bad feelings. Very soon, energy vampires or energy theft is very revealing regarding self-love and rebirth of divine masculine. The Emperor destined to move, possibly the workplace, and clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, divine masculine. Fighting the sexual energy between the twins is a bad feeling for him. Recently, for the masculine, is the Four of Orbs, or the Four of Swords. Resting in deep thought, meditating, possibly at the beach or by water. Prisoner of powerlessness, loss of money and independence, or twin or child in a prison, and divine masculine is awakened to it, or has an idea, blocked by his own frustration and impatience, stops up his crown, opening, and trouble going within. Resisting instead of allowing, and feeling into the pain and discomfort instead of trying to, and needing to feel into the pain and discomfort instead of trying to push it away. Say yes to it and ask what it needs to feel loved. Your body's call for attention, your intention. The foundation here for the masculine is the Eight of Crystals, or the Eight of Pentacles. Working at night, falling on their face, losing faith, lacking faith, and dropping a load, bored with the same old, time to master, ground and integrate, new love. It was just 1911, and that's the Sun and Justice. So Justice for the masculine. Grounding and integrating new love and source offer of love to him, and that he is present to his union or presently at home. As I turned the page, it was 7:05. This is when I got back from my travels today. And that's 7 of the Chariot and 5 of the Hierophant, which is all about tradition, commitments, the old, establishment, marriage, okay, and expansion and change. With the Chariot, ascension, or traveling or moving. So, and when I got back my mail, and it was this morning, it was just 20, judgment, final judgment. My mail was 12112. And the underlying energies here were Leo, double reverse. So that could be major ego or ego death. So this portal could be ego death as well. It's just 2022, judgment and the Fool, taking a leap of faith. So Leo is double negative here in the underlying energy. Cancer upright, Libra upright, Pisces upright. Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, and Sagittarius were all reversed, but Aquarius was reversed and upright. That's it for the underlying energies. So centrally for the masculine, by the way, today I didn't go through the numbers for today. Today is the 4th, June 4th, 2019, and the 4 is the Emperor, and then we have the 22 of the Fool. The Fool and the Emperor, which are basically the energies that came up in the code line today. So, you know, and they're kind of the mirroring of each other, right? Because the Fool opens their heart and leaps blindly into love, and the Emperor's very controlled in every aspect of his life. So centrally is the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles could be the King of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles may have proposed to the King of Cups, or it could be the King of Cups proposing to go to the Sun, or that 19, the masculine energy, or the Phoenix Suns also came up today, or to the beach, to just spend time out in the sun, exposure anywhere, to lay down swords of truth for a minute. So stop defending yourself so much in your truth. A need to relax and de-stress, align and get back to cracking codes again, back to work after time out. The challenge being the wounded warrior and the surrender, because the masculine, after all, is the warrior, and to surrender would mean something bad to him. Without affection, socializing, coming together to magnetize money at work. So this could be the masculine and his parents, or this Knight of Pentacles and a King of Cups, which definitely could be the masculine and his father, or someone older than him, an uncle, father, boss, father-in-law. To work to align and get out of a prison using magic manifestation abilities. The King of Cups and child, or King of Cups is a grown child with an opportunity to travel or go on a journey that the King of Wands is dying to go on. So the King of Wands may be like envious that someone else has the freedom to go do this. The masculine may have actually taken a fall to actually get the break on purpose, as an offer of more work is just more stress, and maybe he's not sure whether to trust the people offering him this opportunity. Or a friend with some money to help him get someone out of prison. Or the King of Wands would die to be a student again. You know, that free and easy life of being a kid. A practical proposal to move forward. And again, the challenge for the masculine is the surrender. The King of Cups offering the King of Wands an opportunity of success, perhaps, attention, good news, or a chance to lead the way. Or is it a prison sentence, actually, and manipulation on their part? Are they trying to trap him into something even more excruciating than the stress he's already under? And this could definitely be like a father and two sons, right? So it could be the masculine and his brother and father, or a partner and father, or boss or father-in-law, that type of thing. So now crowning in a purge, a loss of hope, stress, the King of Swords is reversed, or disconnect with deceptive Aquarian and or Cancer dumping everything on him at work, inspired by the Queen of Swords reverse. Or a Page of Wands could actually be a kid trying to act like the mother, right, but being like verbally abusive, but inspired to do that as a kid would be, right? Or a Cancer reversed and an Aquarius reversed are standing in the way, another tactic to keep the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed from coming together. And they could be two attorneys too, if people are going through some kind of legal action or divorce, they could be the two lawyers involved. But they're both reversed, the swords. They weren't standing together, but they were around the same card in the crowning thoughts of the masculine. The karmics between the twins, they could also be in need of peace at work, or only opportunity for peace for the masculine is at work. There could be a dark magician, untrustworthy, in a nightmare hostage situation, with Hermit or Virgo trying to manifest sovereignty, with an Emperor turning his back on the lonely Hermit with flame gone out. The Emperor focused on the King and Queen of Wands. So this could be the Emperor taking his attention away from the masculine and now focusing on his brother and his wife, unless the King of Wands is him. Okay? But the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, she was reversed. And they could also both just represent the two karmics in the situation. Like the Queen of Wands could be the masculine's karmic, and the King of Wands could be the divine feminine's karmic. So there may be things you don't know about, where both karmics were plotting against the twins coming together. So soon is the Seven of Orbs, risky business, receiving downloads and stashing them. The Queen of Wands reversed, possibly stashing things in her dress, or in her butt, actually, which I was getting, which was weird, to end a family cycle or unhappy family, with Page of Cups reversed, spoiled brat, or rejection that she experienced, recovering financially by stashing something, money or even intellectual property to use later, or stealing other people's ideas to get out of a hole. She may be taking words or journaling or spying, lying, cheating to get information to use on someone later, or in court, trying to make easy money or get revenge. Okay, so all those different things were coming up, and that doesn't have to apply to everyone, obviously. Yeah. So as we turn the page, it was 7:35. 7 is the Chariot, 35 being the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands. It's also can be Mary Magdalene energy. All the signs coming up in the read, in the body of the read, not the underlying energy, was just 2727, which is the Ace of Wands times 2. There's a lot of passion there, okay? Of a passionate new beginning, creativity, sexual energy as well. The Leo was upright. Leo was double reversed in the underlying energy, but now Leo was upright. Gemini reversed. Aquarius reversed. Aquarius was upright in the underlying and reversed in the body. Cancer reversed. Scorpio upright and reversed. Really power-packed Scorpio at the end here. It was like triple Scorpio. Virgo was upright and reversed. Aries reversed. Libra reversed. Pisces upright. Capricorn upright and reversed. Taurus reversed. And Sag reversed. The Divine Masculine seeing himself as his higher self, not expressing, but the battle, he may not be telling anyone the battle's over, or expressing that, and ready to offer love. To the sealed Divine Feminine, constant gardener, reaping rewards, or him offering love to complete a cycle and make his garden grow. Healing family issues, playfulness, past life relationship, true love, this is the love of a life, a romance of a lifetime, and then honeymoon. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he is seen, is the Five of Cups. Getting over loss, sadness, regret, or grief, coming clean, maybe still a bit sneaky, detoxing chaos of verbal abuse, or holding their tongue. He needs to clear blocks of the Hanging Man with the right knee block, which is all about anger of the masculine, dysfunctional family or big loss of money, or that he'll have to experience this in order to be the King of Cups, the good man. Unconditional love. Okay? To break from the Queen of Cups reversed, sad from betrayal, or her manipulative ways to betray him by taking his money. But this also could be the parents, the King and Queen of Cups. Or just a block of anger due to his own parents' relationship, or worried that if he gives up his money, will his twin then walk away from him? Or maybe he's seeing his mother walking away from his father, because now he's just lost everything. or that a loving family man isn't supposed to turn his back on his family, even if it's problematic, or betrayed or sick, over emotional or manipulative wife. The old template that a good man sacrifices for all the family, whether he resonates with them or not. This is the old. And then manifestation came up again, and leadership. Leading the ship, going down with the ship. Going down with the ship is a big theme here. That is the old. Okay, and it's just 30, 22. 30 is that Four of Wands, the stability, the union. And then the 22 of the Fool, taking a leap of faith into union. So death and sudden jealousy, and there could be sudden death coming up here as well, of titanic proportions. So remember at the end of the movie of Titanic, where all of a sudden there's sudden jealousy about, getting off the ship, or, like betraying others to get into a boat. But sudden death and sudden jealousy of titanic proportions. Surrender to the truth, and Spirit's connecting with me. Of the Queen of Pentacles, a good woman. The King of Wands, destined to say goodbye to the Emperor and family, is in his awakening to new passion and growth. Surrendering to the Queen of Cups, untimely death, or a lose-lose situation. Either way, he can't win. Queen of Wands reversed, verbally abusive, and Queen of Cups going through portal now, if not soon. Maybe he can't leave until a karmic, a mother, or karmic friend with an illness passes away, or karmic is praying for sudden death of the twin, or of his or her mother. Queen of Cups, or Scorpio, which she could be, was coming up as Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Aries, Virgo are all involved here. At the end of the read were three queens all grouped together. Queen of Wands reversed next to King of Wands upright, and the Emperor reversed. And then the other queens were the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Pentacles upright. The Queen of Pentacles upright was actually aligned with the King of Wands upright. So there was some positive energy there. But the King of Pentacles is also upright in this read. So it may be that the King of Pentacles could be the Divine Masculine, being that he's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles, and that the King of Wands may be his brother. And the brother may have been against the Divine Feminine this whole time, and now seeing that she's told the truth, and now he is aligning with her as well. That just came up as well. Sharing and standing up for self, to rise above. The King of Pentacles, wounded warrior, maybe making a practical offer to the Empress reversed with cutting news or message, possibly her cutting him down to size, so it could be his mother cutting him down, over loss without options, the secret's out about blocks, car, chaos, and warpath that she's on. In separation, trying to save money, the Emperor reversed, out of control or not doing well, possibly heart issues with an epiphany about his being frazzled or inability to keep going, not a young sprout or the player he once was. So, and there could be a situation too where the parents, where maybe the father, the masculine always saw the father as the bad one because he was the one maybe fooling around or never home helping out her. But now he's grown and could even be with someone else now, or still with the wife. But now he's been better. But she hasn't given up on the past. So now people seeing really that's her that's in the wrong, because she's not letting go of the past. And she's being the negative one now. And the masculine may be finally seeing this about his mother. The King and Queen of Cups may be here. They may have just broken up or had a big fight, or someone with a major illness. So the Emperor could be very sick. Could be the Empress as well. One or the other could be sick, of the Emperor and the Empress. The King and Queen of Cups, they could be the one and the same. Pisces may be surrendering to Scorpio, Libra, woman, or Divine Masculine stuck between his karmic Queen of Wands reversed and Mother, Queen of Cups reversed. Or this Queen of Wands reversed, if it's his brother's wife, may have always been an issue for him. Or it's possible the Karmic and his brother or partner or friend were having an affair, and now they're together. So there's an end with the Queen of Cups reversed, or could be a death or change of timelines here. The Emperor working to align with higher self or psychic abilities, and get over some sadness, resting or meditating to make an offer. I'm challenged by surrender of the wounded warrior. Passing on downloads to the Queen of Wands reversed is risky business. Hanging out with an anger block in purging cycles, juggling the Queen of Wands reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, or home and work, or surrendering to Scorpio, portal, death, or letting go of the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles is telling the truth and he is surrendering to the Queen of Cups, death. Emperor resting at work, aligning to offer help, or to get past the purging cycles, challenged by giving up the actual surrender, which typically would be bad for a warrior. The higher self, though, passing downloads to the Queen of Wands reverse, or risking hiding from her the downloads, and over the sadness, loss, and regret, to awaken to surrendering all. That's the masculine. So it's a very complicated situation here. There's a lot of people, a lot of couples here. Could be parents, parent-in-laws, brother and wife, okay? So in-laws and wife, so the Karmic's brother and wife. There could be all sorts of situations there. The Emperor could have Virgo, Gemini, Aries, or Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, and or the King of Wands. The King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles could all have Libra in them, in their charts. The Queen of Cups is coming up with at least Scorpio, if not Pisces as well. The Knight of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Taurus, Leo, a kid, King of Cups, Scorpio, or the King of Wands. Or it could be the King of Pentacles as well. King of Cups and King of Wands could be brothers, where the King of Cups is the older one. Or there's a disconnect or breakup of the King and Queen of Swords reversed, or Aquarius and Cancer breakup, or they could be lawyers of a divorce or some kind of court issue. And like I said before, only the Page of Wands was upright, and only the Knight of Pentacles was upright of the kids, or those energies, those message and messenger energies, or kids. Emperor was started upright, but was reversed at the end. So I don't know if he got sick or had a heart attack or something. But the Empress was coming up as negative energy reversed. And the Emperor definitely could be Aquarius. And the Empress could definitely be Capricorn, with Capricorn Libra. Or that could be the Emperor. Aquarius, Capricorn, or Libra. And the queens, like I said, the only upright queen here, and all four were present, was the Queen of Pentacles. All the others were reversed. The Queen of Cups was actually upright at the very underlying energy, but she became reversed. And again, like I said, that could be the Empress. There could be a Cancer Leo, a Libra Virgo, an Aries Aquarius Capricorn. They could be separate people. Alright, but that's what I got. And then the male, after the male updated from that 12-1-12, it updated to 12188. So a Lionsgate came up again. Alright, so I'm going to show you the pictures of the read. It's upside down. There's the other one. Alright, so this is the basic read for the masculine today. And move the light out of the way so you can see this. Have the, let's see. I have to turn this around because it's upside down. Oh, this one's not. Okay. So this is the full read. Let's see if we can get some of those cards closer up. There were any other cards? Nope. I wanted to show you this too. That this is the picture I told you with the sun with the streak this morning. Was that beautiful? Okay. I don't think there's anything else right now. I don't know if I'm going to do an oracle card read or not. It's late and I'm a little bit tired. I might. But anyway, make sure you drink your water, guys, and I sound so Eastern, water. Drink your water and make sure you get some rest. I haven't really slept. I did pretty well last night, but the last 3 nights before that, I slept, but not a lot, maybe like 5 hours each night. So do your best. It's 4114 to love yourself first and be the angel, patient angel that you are. And just, you know, do your best to have fun and keep your energy up. You know, it's so beautiful out. We've had so much sunshine. It's just, you know, it's really a joy to be able to appreciate it. And guys, just rise and be love. Be good to yourselves. And I'll talk to you soon.